Welcome back, everybody. We are going deep today, a deep dive into some, well, wacky geography facts.
Okay, for some
Just amazing things about our planet, and we are taking all of this from a podcast episode called Wacky Wonders.
Okay,
So, yeah, I think it's going to be fun to see what we pull out of this.
I'm ready.
Yeah, so the first thing that kind of blew my mind was the fact that
Okay.
the Earth is not exactly,
Round.
well, round, yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, we always picture it as this perfect sphere.
Yeah,
But apparently the circumference is actually longer
it is.
around the equator than it is from pole to pole.
Right.
Like, significantly.
Yeah, it's about like 20 miles longer around the equator.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So it is a sphere, but it's
So it's not a perfect sphere.
not a perfect sphere.
And that's what we call an oblate spheroid.
Oblate spheroid.
So it's squished a little bit at the poles and
Okay.
it bulges out a little bit at the equator, and that's because of the centrifugal force.
From a rotation.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So just like, if you're spinning pizza dough,
Yeah,
it expands out
that makes sense. Yeah.
as it spins, so that's the Earth.
Okay, so that's a really cool one. Just thinking.
And then and it actually affects things like,
Oh, really?
yeah, it affects things like gravity
Wow.
and also how we project maps.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's really fascinating when you start thinking about it.
Yeah, okay, so the Earth's shape is way more dynamic than I ever realized.
Absolutely.
Okay, so how about this for a fun fact? Apparently, New Zealand
Okay.
has way more sheep than people.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a lot more sheep.
I think it's like 10 to 1 or something like that.
Yeah, 10 sheep for every one person.
Yeah. Crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, sheep farming is huge in New Zealand. It's been a big part of their economy and their culture for, forever, for centuries.
I didn't realize it was that many more sheep than people, though.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. I wonder what that does for the environment.
Yeah, it's had a big impact.
I bet.
You have a lot of overgrazing, which can lead to soil erosion.
Yeah.
But in some areas, they actually have really good land management practices.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of a mixed bag. Yeah,
Interesting.
it's a complex issue.
Okay, so speaking of big, this one just blew my mind.
Okay.
Australia is wider than the moon.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible when you think about it.
Yeah, it's like 4,000 kilometers across.
Yeah, and the moon is only 3,500 kilometers in diameter.
Wow, so that means that if you were standing on one side of Australia
Yeah.
and you're looking across,
You're looking at a distance that's greater than the width of the moon.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, it puts things into perspective.
It does. It really does. And Australia is known for its biodiversity, right?
Right.
Because it has all these different ecosystems, from the rainforests to the deserts and everything in between. And a lot of that has to do with its size and its geographic isolation.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a world unto itself.
It is. It really is. It's a fascinating place.
So this next fact is a little bit different.
Right.
So I know you've heard of Pig Beach in the Bahamas, right?
I think I have heard of this, yeah.
So apparently it is an island inhabited entirely by swimming pigs.
What?
Swimming pigs.
Yeah, swimming pigs.
Swimming pigs. It's crazy.
How did they get there?
I know, right? So there are a couple different theories.
Okay.
One is that sailors left them there.
As a food source.
Yeah, like a long time ago.
Wow.
Another theory is that they swam ashore from a shipwreck.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting.
I don't know which one is true or if maybe it's a different story altogether.
Who knows? Yeah.
But, I mean, they're there and they swim.
Yeah, and they swim and people go and visit them.
Yeah, it's like a whole tourist attraction.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, I'm putting that on my list.
Okay, so this last one's for you. If you're like me and hate mosquitoes,
Okay.
Iceland,
Yeah.
they have no mosquitoes.
Really?
No mosquitoes.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know, right?
That's their secret.
Well, it's a few things.
Okay.
They have really harsh climates,
Yeah.
and it's just too cold for those mosquitoes.
Right, the larvae can't survive.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And also, they don't really have the kind of stagnant water that mosquitoes need to breed.
Right, that makes sense.
Just
So
a-
it's like a combination of factors
Yeah,
that make it a mosquito-free paradise.
I know. That's where I'm going.
Sign me up.
So it's pretty amazing, right? I mean, we've gone from like a bulging earth
Yeah.
to sheep-filled pastures and a continent wider than the moon.
I know, and swimming pigs.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget the swimming pigs.
Don't forget them. Yeah, and no mosquitoes in Iceland.
Like, it's amazing how diverse
Yeah.
our planet is, you know?
Mhm. It is. It really makes you appreciate, the wonders of the natural world.
Exactly. Exactly. And it makes you, like, want to go out and explore it more, you know?
Yeah.
And it just makes me think, like, if you could visit any of these wacky places,
Okay.
which one would you choose?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a tough one for me, too. But yeah, think about it. Let us know, and we'll see you on our next deep dive.
See ya.